Yeah. So, but I got a real question. I mean, you know, I, for some good goddamn reason, don't know, have a bunch of fucking Christians that watch me. Shit, I can't explain it. Fuck. Maybe I can just say it cool. I mean, I got to think it's just because I'm that fucking cool. I don't know. But I got a serious question. A serious one. Uh, this ain't got nothing to do with football or fucking TTC or none of that fucking bullshit that don't fucking matter. It, I got a real question though. And I've thought this for, I mean, many years. I'm talking about like 20 fucking years. I've thought about this. And I'm just thinking philosophically, right? This is just a philosophical question. I've thought that when we die, here's the thing. Let's pretend that God is real. And you're going to have to pretend hard. Stick with me. Stick with me. I'm not going that way. But you're going to have to pretend hard that God is real. When you die, you have all of eternity after you're dead, right? Hell, we had all of eternity before we were born. What the fuck you remember about that? Nothing. So let pretend that God is real and that when you die, I've always thought what a cool concept that would be if God is real, which he isn't, but if he was, to get into heaven while you're in purgatory, you know, in purgatory, if you don't know, that's where you go between life and the afterlife. You just kind of hang out in nothingness. You live every life, so that you know what it all means. I would live your life in real time. You'd live my life in real time. Everyone on the planet, every little starving baby in Africa, you would get to live their life. Every millionaire and billionaire, you'd get to live their life. And you get to see what it's like for everyone. And you have to live that before you can get into heaven. You have to live the life of every slave and every slave master. You have to live the life of everyone that's ever lived before you can get into heaven. And you have to relive what they went through. And you have to see what went through their fucking minds. And you have to see everything through their fucking eyes. We've got forever. I mean, hell, it's forever. But to get into heaven, you've got to fucking live through everyone's fucking mind. Who's ever lived? I got two questions. Two questions. How far back does that go? At what point do you think there were people? Where is your God of the gaps? And I'm not going to sit here and give you a fucking. Where is your God of the gaps? At what point do you think we existed? As humans? At what point? You don't believe in evolution because your preacher told you that evolution is wrong. He's a retard, and so are you for believing it, by the way. So, at what point in the evolutionary chain, I'm speaking hypothetically, at which point in the chain would you say it would start? And if you motherfuckers say Adam and Eve, then I know that you're fucking retarded. Because that is a fucking myth. That is made up, and everyone knows it's fucking made up. So, in the evolutionary chain, at what point, just speaking hypothetically, if we went back and watched everyone's lives before we could get into heaven, and we had to live their lives before we could get into heaven, at what point would you say that it begins, that we start watching, that we start having to live their life? Just a theological question, though. Not casting aspersions on anyone. Not I'm just asking. At what point do you think, if God, your God, set a mandate that to get into heaven, you have to live everyone else's life to understand what life is before you can get into heaven? At what point would you say you would begin watching and living everyone's lives? Because let me tell you something. If I was a fake God like yours is, that is exactly what I would do. I would say, before you get into my heaven, I want you to live the life of everyone who's ever lived so that you know what it's like. Because you can live a life. Hey, oh, I got to get up and go to work, and oh, I've got running water, and I can shit in the toilet. No. You cry, baby. You realize and this is true, it's been documented. The slaves that that built the fucking pyramids had 1 day off a month. Do you know how fucking forward they look for that 1 day off a month? And you got to live the life of every single one of them. And everyone who's had a great life, you get to live it. And everyone who's had a piece of shit life, you have to live that. No, and let me tell you what's up. You think about life like that? And think that before I can get in heaven, I have to live the life of everyone around me and everyone who's ever come before me and everyone after. It'll make you a fucking better person. Because you know that before you can get into your heaven, that you're going to have to live the life of everyone else around you. And only you can make their lives better. And the thing is, that here's the thing. Maybe I'm not even me. Maybe I'm someone else who died and is trying to get through purgatory. But I just have to get through everyone else's life to get into heaven. Maybe I'm not me. Hell, maybe I'm you. Or him or her, she, it don't matter. Maybe I'm just someone else trying to get through fucking life. But I'm having to do it through 8 camel toes. Maybe you're not you. Maybe you're some, I don't know, slave that built the fucking pyramids. That's trying to get into heaven. That's living through everyone else's life. Going through purgatory. Because that's what I would do if I were God. If I was fucking God, I would make every person live every life that's ever been lived. Ever. Because you don't understand until you've lived every single person's fucking life. And that, in my mind, is what a God would be. Someone who made you see through the eyes of every person who's ever fucking lived. Because until you've done that, you don't know what the fuck's going on. And you can sit here and bitch and piss and moan as an idiot. You can be completely fucking just, I don't even want to say that word. It just stupid. I mean, ignorant isn't even the right word. If what I'm saying is true. Because ignorancy will be fucking invalid if what I'm saying is true. Because there would be no ignorancy. But I want to ask you this. At what point would that begin? God of the gaps? At what point would that begin? Adam and Eve, are you fucking stupid? Or are you just willfully fucking ignorant? You do understand evolution, right? You do understand that Adam and Eve is a fucking context, that it's a concept that's fucking made up. It's not real. We have fucking evidence. We have archaeological evidence of the shit, though. Your Adam and Eve shit is fucking made up. It's a fucking joke. No, Adam and Eve is about as fucking relevant as the fucking seven dwarfs. It's fucking made up. Imagine if what I say is true, which I think would be a great idea. If I were God, if I was a fucking fake God like you believe in, dude, I would say purgatory is you have to live the life of everyone who has ever lived on this fucking planet. From every rich motherfucker to every fucking broke slave. You got to live every fucking one of those lives before you can get into my fake heaven. So, where do y'all think it would begin? At what point in the evolutionary chain do you think that would begin? Hey, I'm just speaking philosophically, dude. It's just something that came up off the top of my head that I'm just curious about. It ain't like I watched a fucking YouTube video. You ain't never seen this question nowhere else. I'm the first one to bring it to you. So you tell me, at what point in the evolutionary chain do you think, and if you say Adam and Eve, boop, boop, you're retarded. At what point in the evolutionary chain do you think we were people? Let me tell you something. And I'm going to be real fucking honest, just real quick. I'm going to be real fucking honest with you. And this just is what it is. And if you don't like it, you can suck my dick. But this is what it is. This is truth. I'm getting ready to hand you a fucking whole bucket of truth. You got your fucking hand out for the bucket? Because I'm going to give you a whole fucking bucket of truth. We don't give a shit. We believe that when you die, you're dead in the end. Listen, for as long as I know, billions and billions and billions, I don't know how long. Before I was born, I was in a fucking void of nothing for billions and billions and billions of years. I'm going to live my life for, let's say, 80 years. Just round her off. When I die, I'm not losing the 80 years that I was here. I'm going back to the billions and billions and billions and billions of years, who knows how long, that where I was before I was here. I'm not going to die and leave this place. I'm just going to go the fuck back home where I was before I got sucked into this shit. And I pray that there is a God that makes me live the life of everyone who's ever lived so that I know what it's like. That would mean I know what it means to be a person, to have to live the life of everyone who's ever fucking lived. We're talking about eternity. So, I mean, we got all day. It ain't like we're going to run out. We got all day. It's eternity. And whom is to say that if my theory is incorrect, that that's not what we're doing right now? You could be living someone else's life. Hell, I could be living someone else's life. You're living someone else's life. You're living someone else's life, because purgatory is you have to live everyone's life so that you can get into heaven. Maybe this ain't me. Maybe this is the real me that's having to live someone else's life. Maybe your life isn't yours, it's someone else having to live your life. Maybe it's you having to live someone else's life. Because to get into heaven, you have to live everyone who's ever lived, you have to live their life so you know what truth is. That's just something I was thinking about. I don't know, but I'll tell you this: whomever, whomever life I'm living right now, they really like playing music and they really like beer. Yo, yo, what's up, guys? We'll call that a cold open. No, whose life are you living? No, you look up there. Don't look at me. You're not living my life. Eventually, you will. Eventually, it'll come back around. You'll be living my, and eventually, I'll be living your life, and I'll have to put up with the shit that you put up with. But what is the fucking soul? The soul is how you can change it. People talk about multiverses and shit. I don't know if you get into physics and astrophysics. People talk about the fucking multiverse. Yo, here's the thing. Ain't trying to get over your head. Look, 3 people ran away because they were like, God damn, he over my head. Or maybe they just fucking religious zealots, but don't want to fucking think about things. And God didn't put that in the Bible. God didn't put anything in the goddamn Bible. It was written by men. It was written by fucking flea-picking fucking cave dwellers. Trust me, I've read it 4 times from beginning to end. Trust me, there ain't nothing in there that's going to fucking change your life. Just get on the same page with me while we go through this, right? Just as we go through this. So if there is a soul, right, there's an essence about you as a person, right? An essence of yourself. And none of this matters. My body, my pretty face, none of it matters. Because my essence has to go and live every life that's ever lived before you can ascend to a higher fucking plane. Or as y'all call it, heaven. Well, I want to know. Because to me, that's the way it should be. To ascend to a higher fucking plane, you should have to live the life of everyone else who's ever fucking lived. So that your essence can be on a plane of existence. To where everything is different. And maybe, just maybe, you're on that plane right now. Maybe this is my existence playing out how I would do stuff. Or maybe it's somebody else's existence that's how they would play it out. But I want to know, Christians, if that were true, where do you think it begins? At what point do you think that shit begins? You can run away. I don't give a shit. Run away. Yeah, I know. Fucking thinking philosophically and fucking blows your goddamn mind, so you can run away. So we can go to 20 to 14 because that means there's 6 idiots that don't know how to think about things philosophically. Is that me saying that? Is that me or is that someone else? Did you get to know the secrets of everything that's ever fucking happened? Because eventually, after you go through a billion people, you get to find out who really killed JFK, right? Though all the questions you get to be answered because you're going to be the one that did it. So you'll get to know. But will you know? Maybe the black void that you were in and I was in. I'm not. I'm just saying the black void you were in before you were born. Maybe that was just a setup, dude. Maybe there was shit going on that they were just setting. Shut the fuck up. Mega Millions should suck my dick. No. Let's think about this shit philosophically, right? We are to believe, right, that you live and then you die. Right? That's what normal, rational people believe. Then irrational people come up with religions that say, no, after you die, you do this and you do that. We go to heaven, you go to hell, huh? You'll burn forever. Well, here's the thing now. Here's the thing I've been curious about. I'm going to go to hell and burn forever. Well, when I die, I leave my fucking mortal shell. So I ain't got no body. And if I don't have a body, I don't have fucking nerves. I don't have nerve endings. So fire wouldn't fucking matter, dude. It's a made up fucking concept. I think that my idea is better. That when you die, you have to live everyone else who has ever lived on the planet, you have to live their life so that you know what it was like from every single fucking angle. And if I'm right, where would you say the starting point was? I want to know where you think the beginning of that would be. If you had to live the life of everyone who was ever on the planet, what do you think the fucking starting point would be? And I will tell you right now, I already said it. I'll say it. If you say Adam and Eve, then you are fucking retarded. If you deny that evolution is true and that we were kindred spirits and we were fucking cousins of fucking apes, then you're a fucking moron, dude. You're a fucking idiot. You deny DNA fucking evidence? Dude, you gotta be stupid, though. I want somebody to comment over there that, oh my God, 8 Camel Toes isn't reading the comments. Because I never do. You know why? Because I want to hear you. I want you to tell me. Do you want me to post the fucking link? Hell, I'm on fucking StreamYard. I know you don't see the little duck in the corner. That's because I pay $20 a month for this shit. And when I get lucky, You motherfuckers pay $20 a month for this shit. Dude, I don't even pay $20. I pay $160 a fucking year for it. And then I gotta beg for that. Just so I can ask you a fucking philosophical question about why your fake fucking God means so much to you. And I will tell you why it does. I will tell you why your fake fucking God means so much to you. Hold up. I'll tell you, dude. I'll tell you why your fake fucking God means so much to you. It's because your fucking parents told you that it means something. Just like doing Islam, doing every Muslim, fucking Christians, fucking Catholic, fucking every fucking religion on the planet. You know why you believe it? Because it's what you were raised to believe. Because your parents taught it to you, and their parents taught it to them, and their parents taught it to them, and their parents taught it to them. And if you were raised in any fucking other part of the world, you wouldn't be a fucking Christian. You wouldn't be fucking Jewish if you were born in other parts of the fucking world. You are the religion that you are because that's where you were born and that's where your parents taught you where your religious fucking beliefs should be. Dude, I hate to tell you, there ain't no God. I hate to tell you, you're all fucking believing in fucking Santa Claus. You're believing in something that ain't fucking real. Your parents told you about the fucking Easter Bunny. They told you about the Tooth Fairy. They taught you about Santa Claus. And then once you grew up, you found out that they weren't fucking real. The only thing left is they told you about God and you still believe in it. It's a fucking joke, dude. It's a goddamn joke. Yo, he the same thing as a fucking Easter Bunny and a fucking Tooth Fairy, dude. He ain't fucking real. Get the fuck over it. Dude, you're fucking cavemen. In 1,000 years, people are going to look back at our civilization and go, can you believe these idiots actually believed that there was a God? Dude, don't believe me? I can prove it. I can fucking prove it. Look back at Rome, right? Polytheistic society. They believed in many gods, right? There was a god for this and a god for that, and God. And you look back at them and go, what idiots. Look at Greece, Greek mythology. There's a god for this and a god for that and a god for that. And you look back at them and go, what idiots. Dude, what the fuck you think people in 1,000 years are going to look back at you and think? They're going to sit there and go, they believed in a god. What idiots. You fucking stupid? Have you lost your goddamn mind or what? Look at fucking history, dude. You just another batch of fucking morons, though. You a batch of fucking idiots. And you think just because you're monotheistic instead of polytheistic that it makes you fucking smart or something? We don't believe there's a God for my milk and a God for my fucking flour. And I just know I can make biscuits. So that must mean there's only one God. You fucking stupid? Dude, you gotta be. But it ain't your fault. It's because your parents fucking taught you stupid bullshit that ain't fucking true. You only believe what you believe because your fucking parents taught you to believe that shit. That's it. You didn't come up with this on your own. You didn't come up with your fucking religious belief just outside playing baseball one day and went, you know what? I think there's a God. No, you did it because your fucking retarded parents fucking told you about it. And then you tell your retarded kids the same thing. Religion is a fucking joke. It's made up and then it's passed down. Just like every fucking thing else. Live in a fucking world without fucking passed down bullshit, dude. That's just what's up. Fucking hang out here with Mosh all the time, right? Everybody know. I be hanging. The Lord is the Lord and God is the God. Somebody paid me to take a shot. Somebody paid me to smoke this cigarette. Somebody paid for my bottle of liquor. Then somebody paid me to fucking drink it. Yeah, Lord is Lord and God and God. He died on the cross so that I can sin all the fuck I want to. Sin is a man-made fucking concept, though. You do what you want to do. Ain't no such thing as sin. It's fucking man-made. It's a fucking man-made concept. There's no such thing as sin, dude. You the biggest joke ever, Mosh. You my bestie, but you the biggest fucking joke ever. You know why? If you just did it, I'd be fine with it. If you just preached it, fuck it. But I'd be good with it. But you do both. You preach about Jesus and then you sin, which is fake, like a motherfucker. No. Get the fuck over yourself, Doe. Were you trying to hedge your bet or something? Ain't no fucking God, dude. Ain't no fucking Jesus. He never fucking lived. And if he did, answer me this. If Jesus ever fucking lived, how come the only fucking text that he is in is the fucking Bible? He's not in any other text. Dude, there's a dude named like Duder that fucking lived down the road. That's in like 19 different fucking texts. And it's like, and yay, Duder came up the road. There's fucking 19 fucking texts with Duder in it. But yet the only fucking text with Jesus in it is a fucking Bible. You know why? Because he never fucking existed. He's made up. He's not a real fucking person. He never fucking existed. But y'all want to say, but Jesus died for, so no one, because he never existed, so no one who ever existed died for your sins. And people like Mosh say, that means I just get to sin all I want to. I'm going to sin. Hey, y'all want to go out? I'm going to go sin here. I'm going to go sin there. Blah, 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 blah. Duke Bothers and I have had this conversation before. And I was speaking to him biblically. And he understood that I didn't believe what I was saying, but he knew that what I said was true. True repentance. If you do something wrong and you truly repent for it, it means that in your mind you say, I understand that that was wrong and I'll never do it again to the best of my ability. I'm going to try as hard as I can to not do it. That's true repentance. But people like Mosh say, he died for my sins, so I can sin all I want to because he already died for him. Fuck it. I'm just going to sin all I want to. You fucking playing? Or is this a fucking game now? No, I thought you were talking about the difference between life and death, between where you go and where you go. But now it's just a fucking game. Hey, I can do whatever I want to. He died for my sins, so now I can just sit around and sin all I want to. If you believe in a fucking fake Jesus and you want to believe in his fake fucking narrative, well, first of all, it makes you stupid as fuck. It means that you're not, you know, smart. But no, even God said in the Bible, if you're cold, be cold. If you're hot, be hot. But if you're lukewarm, I will spit you out of my mouth, and you will never see the grace of God. So you can think of me as cold, right? And you can think of fucking religious zealots as being hot. People like Mike Mosh, people like you that are down the fucking middle, that preach one thing but live your life a different way. You're the ones that he's talking about being warm. And he says that he will spew you forth from his mouth. And he will say, go away from me, for I have never known you. Want to tell me I'm wrong? I've read the Bible 4 times, front to back. Go forth from me, for I have never known you. Oh, dude, that sounds like a hardcore fucking laydown, dude. I'd rather be cold. Because I sure as fuck ain't gonna be hot. Because I don't believe in fucking myths. But if you do, then fucking live it. But I tell you this much. You ain't gonna catch my ass believing no fucking myths. Now let's get on to how aliens run the government. Um, it's all made up bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit, though. No, y'all believe fucking anything, dude. Fucking, you think that fucking Bigfoot killed JFK and shit. Y'all just fucking believe anything. If somebody make a fucking YouTube video and you fucking believe it, your fucking parents tell you that there's some god daddy in the sky. Oh, where do I go when I die? You go to heaven. Where's heaven? Oh, it's in the sky. Then we break out all these fucking scientific fucking. We break out all these fucking satellites and shit and send them in. Look, here's up in space. No, you didn't go far enough. Heaven's further away. No, but here's the thing, though. No, you know where heaven came from? You know what's up with heaven? That's because a bunch of fucking cave dwelling fucking flea pickers looked up to the sky every night and said, where? How far? How does it go? And that must be where heaven, that's heaven. Look, it's heaven up there because we don't know any fucking better. And then technological advances happen. And now we know what the fuck up there. And it sure ain't no goddamn heaven. They sure ain't no goddamn God up there. There's nothing but fucking universe. You guys are fucking idiots, though. That's what's up, though. Y'all fucking morons. Heaven's up. Heaven's where? And hell's down. Hell's where? Down below where? Dude, y'all stupid though. Where in the fuck is your goddamn heaven? We got satellites all through the fucking air. They can see to the next fucking universe, basically. Or galaxy, excuse me. The next fucking galaxy. No. And hell's where? What? Dude, it reminds me of. I was watching a video called the dumbest fucking tweets of all time. And this bitch said, today someone told me that the sun is a star. Duh, idiot. It's a sun. Tell you what's up. What was it? What's up? No, I deal with people on here and in real life on a regular basis that are normal, like they understand shit, right? Like, yo, no, if this falls out of my hand, it's gonna hit the ground. It's that what up, right? No, if I accidentally drop this, it's gonna fall to the fucking ground. And they're the same motherfuckers talking about ain't no such thing as gravity. Gravity's just a made man fucking concept. Well, how many times you drop something and it just stay in the air? Never. You know why? Because fucking science and physics. Because gravity real. There ain't no such thing as gravity. The world's flat and I'm a fucking retard. No. Dude, I'm old school. I used to actually play outside, which kids don't even fucking do anymore. Dude, I used to play kickball by myself. You know what it's like playing kickball by yourself? You see how high you can kick the fucking ball and then hope you can catch it? So you kick the shit out the ball and then you run around the yard and try to catch it. I never once thought that I was going to kick the ball up and it wasn't going to come back down. It's not like I kicked the fucking ball up in the air and went, it stayed. But these motherfuckers want you to think that gravity ain't real. I'm fucking stupid you gotta be. How goddamn stupid do you have to fucking be to believe this shit? And I'm not talking about thinking that gravity's wrong, because everybody knows those people are retarded. Literally. I don't mean that as an insult. I mean retarded as in the literal sense of it. No. You believe in some fucking fake ass God? Well, Camel, you have to believe it's just faith. You gotta believe in faith. I'm gonna put a fucking tilde over here in your fucking comment section because my mom was dying of cancer and I prayed, and so therefore there has to be a God, and I'm going to ignore the 1,000 people that prayed for their fucking loved ones who fucking died. My one prayer that saved my mother's life, it makes the difference between the 1,000 people who died who had people praying for them. Therefore, I believe in God. Fuck you. You want to come to my fucking nephew's fucking grave with me, who just died a month ago at 23 years old? You fucking 67-year-old fucking mama that survived cancer. Therefore, God, you want to come to me? Come with me to my fucking nephew's grave, who died at 23 years old of cancer. Just a month ago. Come on. Y'all, we'll go together. And, and this is the best part. People hear me say that and they go, oh, his nephew died, so he's mad at God. Okay. There is no fucking God. There is nothing for me to be mad at. I'm mad at the fact that it fucking happened. I'm not pointing my finger at anybody because there's no one to point my finger at. There is no fucking God. Camel mad at some. I ain't mad at nobody, though. There ain't no one to be mad at. He don't exist. He ain't fucking there. What am I going to point my fucking finger at a cloud? Fuck you, cloud. My nephew died. Fuck you, cloud. I can see you out my window. Fuck you. Oh, that's a tree. Oh, fuck you too, tree. Fuck you, tree. Your limbs and your leaves, fuck them all. Dude, they ain't nothing I'm going to point at and fucking say fuck you to. But y'all sit there and go, he hates God. He hates. There ain't no fucking God. There ain't nothing for me to hate. Dude, it's like you said, he's mad at that unicorn over in his corner. There ain't no fucking unicorn in the corner. Hate to tell you, but they ain't one there. Oh shit, hold up. No, there is. And now it's your job to prove that there isn't. It's not my job to prove that there is. It's your job to prove that there isn't. No. Go eat a bag, though. I ain't talking about go eat one. I'm not going to tell you to go eat one. I'm going to tell you to go eat a whole fucking bag, though. Eat a whole fucking bag of dicks, though. There's this old saying that says, why do bad things happen to good people? Things happen. Good things, bad things. They just happen to people. There's no such fucking thing as bad things happening to good people. Things just happen. You think bad things don't happen to bad people? Things are things. Some are good, some are bad. Some go to good people, some go to bad people, and eventually it all comes around. Bloop 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 bloop. Why do bad things happen to good people? Because there ain't no God. There's just things. There's things that fucking happen. Good things happen to bad people. Good things happen to good people. Bad things happen to bad people. Bad things happen to good people. Blue doody doo. No God fucking needed. Good things, bad things, they all get fucking thrown around. Sometimes you get good luck. Sometimes you get bad luck. Fuck it. Learn to roll with the punches or shut the fuck up. You ain't need a fucking God to fucking intervene. Because there ain't no God. And he ain't going to intervene. Well, this one time I saw a story about. Suck my dick. One time I saw a story. What? Shut the fuck up. No, I'm done with y'all. And I ain't even read the fucking chat. Love you guys. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, though, for listening to me ramble for a fucking hour. Love you guys. I'll make sure and kick your ass later. No. But really.